restarts with a full 18-lap restart here, and Sloane Frost on pole position. Daniel Medham there in second place. Scotty Moyer is on third, and Damon Rees fourth place, rounding out the front row. So this is going to be all-important restart here. So Sloane Frost got a horrible start last time round. Let's see what happens this time around. So the lights are on and out, and we're already racing, and another good jump there from Scotty Moyer, but Sloane Frost a much better start this time from him. Damon Rees as well on the outside of row one. He is in to turn one ahead of everyone else, so a great start from Damon Rees on the Team Rees Honda. He finds himself in that first place as they head into the S's around turn two. That looks like it might be Alistair Hugenbosom there in second, but Scotty Moyer just sneaks up inside of him, so that's the new update there with Damon Rees. Then Scotty Moyer, Al Hoogie there in third place, and then go back to Daniel Medham ahead of Jake Lewis. So a great start, and Sloane Frost again, a horrible jump, so he finds himself in sixth place at the moment as they head down the Denny Holmes straight with Damon Rees, Scott Moyer, then go back to Al Hoogie, Daniel Medham, Jake Lewis, and then Sloane Frost in there as well. So this is all on here in Higgins. So proving it was no fluke last time around, Damon Rees leads them out of Higgins and down the back straight, with Scotty Moyer right where he wants to be, tied on points with Daniel Medham in the championship. So this is all on here as they head into Go Media, the right-hander, third gear on a superbike around there, and all on here, Spider.
Yeah, 101 points available for the remainder of the season. We've got 25 points for this race. We've got 1 point for pole position, and then we've got 3 times 25 at Taupo for the final round next weekend. It's going to be hot racing in this one, of course, and even hotter at the final round next weekend. It's certainly a changing track, and Scotty Moyer, very adept around at Manfeild, doesn't have it's not his strongest track, but I tell you what, he's very, very strong at Taupo. So is Damon Rees, spent a lot of time down there at the Bruce McLaren Motorsport Park, and Dan Medham's had some good results there as well, and Sloane Frost, of course, has had some huge results. Alistair Hugenbosom, they've all had good results there, so it'll be great next weekend. But right now, it's looking like Sloane Frost is dialing in down the centre straight. Just gobbles up Damon Rees on the number 92 machine there, but Damon comes back under brakes on the inside. Who's it going to be? Scotty has to sit up higher there and makes the road a little bit longer, but Damo just gets that drive on the Honda. Tony Rees Motorcycles Honda there, but here comes here comes Scotty Moyer back into the picture there and pulls up almost side by side, but Damo's got it round that long Go Media sweeper there. 5 bikes there, all within about 0.1 of a second on the first of 18 laps, and flying into action. Here comes Scotty Moyer as well. Down on the inside, holds the brakes on possibly a bit longer, but I think Damo's got this one, Brad Ritchie.
Yeah, Damo Rees, great under brakes, so brilliant stuff from the Team Rees Racing Honda with Carl Cox Motorsports on board. And there we go with Damon Rees. He's got the late braking into the S's, but look at how close Scotty Moyer pulls up in behind him. Daniel Medham up into third now ahead of Al Hoogie, and Sloane Frost there in fifth place. So a great start from Jake Lewis. He's running in sixth with Tony Rees in seventh, and Livio Zamperi there in eighth place. So some great stuff here. NZSBK, thanks to DHL Logistics, and brilliant stuff from Damo Rees. Leads them down the centre straight, and there it is, Scotty Moyer. Can't do anything about him this time around, so into Higgins. Damon Rees will lead them, and then Scotty Moyer gets right on the back wheel, so look for him to get a good drive out of the Higgins corner and down the back straight. Daniel Medham's right there with the best view in the house of this battle for the lead, as Scotty Moyer's going to nearly pull up alongside him, but not quite close enough. Damon Rees holds firm into turn 7, the right-hander here at Manfeild, and Damon Rees, what a great start, exactly what he needs to do, and when they cross the line, they're still going to have a massive 15 laps to go, so that's only 3 down. As we see them, there's nothing in the top 3 at the moment. Even Daniel Medham's going to look and have a go up the inside of Scotty Moyer, and I think he's going to be close enough. He's gone in quite deep, but gets it stopped. So there we go, new update with Daniel Medham now up into second place, and Damon Rees will be loving this. He's going to try and push out in front with Daniel Medham now in second, Scotty Moyer there in third, and Sloane Frost no way around, and Al Hoogie ride on the Budoku Yamaha in fourth place.
Yeah, outstanding ride. We're into the 5s, a 105.339 for Dan Medham in third place, 105.457 for Damo Rees in the lead, and 105.544 for Scotty Moyer there. So the fastest on the track of those top 3 is Daniel Medham. 105.268, he's the fastest man, is Alistair Hugenbosom. So in fourth place, the fastest man there on the Blue Crew Yamaha, the number 25 to 43 machine. I was thinking of Jake Lewis, but the number 43 machine there, and he's got Sloane Frost on his tail as they go into the Go Media sweeper. So fast pace. The lap record was set in the earlier race. We had Dan Medham set it yesterday, then we had Scotty Moyer, and then Sloane Frost, and they're all amongst this lot here. Brad Ritchie.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Under a bit of pressure now. Damon Rees from Daniel Medham, but holding firm, so brilliant stuff from Damon Rees. This is exactly what he needs to do, get his championship fight back on track. Daniel Medham and Scott Moyer second and third, they're tied on points in the championship, so this is all important for them as well. Al Hoogie, a great ride from him in fourth, and Sloane Frost, he'll just be sitting there waiting, holding on to those tyres. 18 lapper with that track as hot as it is, it's going to be all on with the tyres here at the moment.
43 degree track temperature, I just checked it out just before this race, 43 degrees, so certainly tyre wear in this 18 lapper is going to come oh so crucial. Remember, they've done already another 3 laps there in the warm-up, and that only one of those at 1.5 of those at strong pace before the red flag come out, so you got to think they'll all be on SC0s possibly, or SC1s. Andrew Stroud nods, he said they'll all be on SC0s. That's the Pirelli tyres there. No one else running any orphan tyres this year, I don't think. There's been some Dunlops out there, but I don't know who's on what. Al Hoogie's on the Dunlop tyres, and he ran on Bridgestones last year on the M1 Motorsport machine and had a couple of wins in that, and great. Looks like Damo Rees has got a little bit of a gap, 0.3 of a second to go back, 0.091 to third place. Scotty Moyer, who was the fastest that time round. It was indeed Alistair Hoogenboosum there in fourth place with 105.518, and he's amongst that pack as well. Scotty gets really good drive out of that Toyota corner, but just can't quite get enough to drive in there on turn 3, Brad Ritchie.
Absolutely, I can see he's just using all sorts of line there. Daniel Medham there up the inside into defensive line there, so that battle between the Suzukis in second and third place, that's really hot at the moment, so tied on points in the championship, and it's all to play for. So Daniel Medham on the 34 machine, the Gull New Zealand, Coleman's K Road Suzuki with Ray Clee Motorsport, he's in second place, and then go back to the Pro Moto, Carl Vandermeer Builders Suzuki in third place, Scotty Moyer. So that's the championship battle and the battle for second and third. So all on here. But Al Hoogie, interesting couple of fastest laps in a row. He's on the Blue Crew Yamaha in fourth place. So Sloane Frost on the back of this group as well. A 5-way battle with nothing in it. You can throw a blanket over the top 5 as they cross the line. There's still a massive 12 laps to go with Demon Damo Rees with the Team Rees Honda out flying at the moment into turn 1. And what a ride he's having at the moment. Just so neat and tidy, getting all his markers spot on. So Damon Rees, this is the Damon Rees we saw at Ruapuna, and this is the Damon Rees we want to see as far as the championship is concerned. So well done to Damon Rees and all the Team Rees racing. We raced through the S's 5 pack going through there with Damon Rees, Daniel Medham, Scotty Moyer, then go back to Al Hoogie and Sloane Frost, and then we're looking at Jake Lewis, a lonely old ride in 6th place for Jake, with Tony and Livio having the Carl Cox Motorsport battle in 7th and 8th place. So great battles all around, and no change to the leaders there as they head into Higgins Spider.
No, 105.618 for Dan Medham in second place, a 6.68 for Damon Rees, 6.53 for Scotty Moyer, and a 5.8 for Alistair Hoogenboosum. Sloane Frost is a little bit quicker, a 5.825. It's 5.839 for Alistair Hoogenboosum. So Sloane, I get the idea he's sitting there watching and working out when these other guys are going to have some tyre degradation and start picking them up. Of course, everyone's pushing as hard as they can. A lap record for the super bikes is a 104.828. We're way off that at the moment. We're way off that. The wind, very little wind here, just a slight breeze. In fact, no, there's no breeze. The flags are pretty well neutral out there. Damon Rees, I think he's lost a bit of his gap there. It looks like he's been reeled in by Dan Medham, and Scotty Moyer once again pulls out of that corner and just reels them in there. So 0.3 of a second between first and second, 0.09 of a second between second and third. All action in the hairpin here with 11 laps of the 18 to go.
Absolutely breathtaking stuff, and this is not even half race distance, so we're in for a hell of a treat here as we see Scotty Moyer get a good drive out of the left-hand hairpin, turn 5. Then they dive up into Higgins. Damon Rees in charge of this one, narrowly over Dan Medham. It's a second gear right-hander, and they get out of Higgins. They're going to get all the way into top gear, 6th gear, about 260 odd kilometres an hour as they brake, hard braking zone into turn 7. That's the Go Media right-hander, a little sweeping couple of apexes you got to hit on the way around there, and it's brilliant stuff from Damon Rees, who's just done enough to keep them at bay. We've got all-important lap traffic ahead of us. We'll get a bit of that in the 18 lapper, but it is going to be Damon Rees leading across the line. Daniel Medham, Scott Moyer, Al Hoogie and Sloane Frost. There's nothing in it as they head into turn 1. We catch up with Jake Lewis. He's in 6th place. Then Tony Rees, Livio Zamperi, go back to Jaden Carrick and James Hoogie there. What a great top 10 we've got out there at the moment. NZSBK Superbike Racing, brought to you by DHL Logistics, and this is absolutely brilliant. There's nothing in it as they go through the S's. Damon Rees, Daniel Medham and Sloane. Scotty Moyer there. So nothing in it at all as they head into the left-hander.
They're going to come across that lapper, possibly into the big Higgins corner. Apologies, I said a 104.828. That was yesterday's lap record. Sloane Frost got a 104.736, but right now we're a little bit away from that. We're about nearly a second away from that as they all get past that lapper there before Higgins and set out down that long back straight. Out of Higgins there, still is Damon Rees. He's opened it up a little bit. Both those two Suzukis in second place are matched evenly for speed. I'm sure Scotty Moyer was a little bit faster yesterday and maybe early this morning, but it looks like Dan's found some new form, maybe some change of software a bit, and is exactly matched. It's all up to the nads of the rider and just the determination, as we see Superbike B Jason Bardell pulling to the pits on the 49 Das Beast, the BMW S1000R. Another lapper coming up there. That is Jason Lamb on bike number 70. Here it is. Scotty Moyer just punts it right in there. Has he got enough to get inside Dan Medham? He's going it. No, he's not quite going to do it there. And what a great view that Alistair Hugenbosom on the Blue Crew Yamaha, the Lazoo sponsored 43 machine has of this. The three bikes there, lead bikes, go into the hairpin. Damon Rees still leads. Dan Medham in second place. Scotty Moyer followed by Alistair Hugenbosom and Sloane Frost. All get past that lapper. That's not a problem at the moment. So more lappers coming up, but great to see that lapper hold his line. Sloane might have been balked a bit. No. Actually, Sloane's pulled back up on that group of four. He was flailing off there a little bit, but he's back onto that group of four.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. See Scotty Moyer pulled up alongside Dan Meadow and might have narrowly taken second, but Dan with that all important inside line to Higgins. Higgins a beautiful banked corner, so he can come in really hard and hold the inside line a little bit better than other corners. But Damon Rees, what a performance. Gets the Team Rees Racing pit board. P1 on the board for Damon Rees. He crosses the line. We've still got 8 laps to go on this one, and Daniel met him and have a little look up the inside. So what Dane will be able to hear that, will be able to see the front wheel pulling up alongside him. So this one here is going to really heat up. Daniel met him, Scotty Moyer. Scott Moyer comes right up on. He's going to have a little dive into this. It's not going to be close enough. Not going to push the issue. So Scotty Moyer knows where he's fast, knows where he can make a move. So maybe he's just holding on with 8 laps to go still in this one. A massive race. We've got the update with Sloane Frost now up into 4th place ahead of Al Hoogie. So let's see what Sloane can do to reel in this top 3 who are definitely pushing very, very hard out there.
All the top 5 riders in the 105s. You've got to go back to Jake Lewis, who's the first of the 106s. In fact, Jake Lewis, Tony Rees there, 106.338, 106.332. So 6 thousandths of a second between those two. Where are they on the track? They're not. There's quite a distance between them. 11 is Tony Rees, the grandfather of the sport, and right behind him is Livio Zamperio on the Carl Cox Motorsport number 12 machine. We go back to Jaden Carrick from Whanganui. Jaden, I saw between the restart having an ice pack on his hand. He's got a problem with arm pump and that, but trying to address that situation. 7 laps to go. We're well over halfway here. 7 laps to go with Damon Rees a leading 0.1 between first and second, and he's got the lap time there to hold this, but of course I think Scotty Moyer is going to peel off Dan Medham at some stage. Both of it's going to come down to tyre degradation, I believe. Look at that, Sloane Foster's through and pushed Alistair Hugenbosom back into 5th place on the Blue Crew Yamaha. So the Team Fujitsu GSXR 1000 with Sloane Frost there out in front and the fastest lap time of that last lap.
Yeah, Damon Rees definitely doing a brilliant job. Just still holding all his own lines, not going too defensive, so he's just riding his own race. Brilliant stuff to see Damon Rees back in the front of Superbike Racing here in New Zealand. Damon Rees leads him out of Higgins. There we go, Daniel met him. And Scott Moyer, he's definitely giving a little bit up to Dan down that back straight, I think. I'm not sure whether he's just holding on to a bit of time, but then Sloane Frost is now caught right onto that. So a full-on four-way battle. They head around turn 7. Al Hoogie's still in touch with this group, but just slowly drifting off the back of it. So we watch this one with great eyes as we see Damon Rees. Daniel met him, going to pull up alongside him and maybe have a little look up the inside into turn 1. Not going to quite be close enough, but definitely gets right up on the back wheel under brakes there. So Daniel met him, definitely good coming into the corners. Sloane Frost there right on the back of this four-way group. So this is all on here. Into the S's, Damon Rees ahead of Daniel Medham. Scotty Moyer and then Sloane Frost. Look at them all single file through the S's zone. No one brave enough to make a move there. Not going to be close enough for anyone to make a move there. So they head around the left-hander down into second gear on the Superbike and then fly out of there. Everyone gets good drive out into there. So this is brilliant stuff. NZSBK Racing and Superbike class really heating up. We've still got a massive 5.5 laps to go. And even Jake Lewis doing a good job there in 6th place. He's had a lonely old ride. Go back to Tony Rees. He's doing a good job in 7th. Livio Zamperi, who's now under pressure from Jaden Carrick and James Hoogie as well. So the top 10 heating up with battles all around. But we look at the front 4, and it is a full 4-pack going around the Go Media sweeper. And Damon Rees, he must be feeling the pressure and begging for that white flag, but there's still going to be 5 laps to go as they cross the line.
Yeah, Sloane Frost is the quickest in his pack, about 0.2 of a second quicker than anyone else. All the other guys are slowing themselves down with the dicing and getting into the slipstream. So I think Sloane is sort of, he always wants to be at the front, but I think he's biding a bit of time, and he's got to pick off Scotty Moyer. He won't do it out of Toyota, I think, because Scotty's just that little bit stronger. In fact, that particular lap, they were all pretty consistent. About 2 bike lengths between first and second, about 2 between second and third, and about 2 to 3 between third and fourth. Sloane just slows off a little bit as we see them go into the hairpin. No high and low lines there. Everybody's on the pace and trying the same line, so there's no sort of chance of passing there at the moment. But of course, we've got 5 laps to go here at Manfeild, a 105.777 and a 105.4 for Sloane Frost. So very little in it between the top 3 in terms of lap times. It's one thing having the same lap times and improving a little bit, but you've got to work out where to get past. Sometimes you don't want to give it away early in a race. You don't want to pull up on the inside and that rider know that that's where you're strong, because the next lap there'll be a block pass where that person shuts the door. So bit of fox and hound sort of stuff going on here. The top 4 just absolutely flying through with 4 laps to go as they go into turn 1 side by side. It's Dan Medham up into turn 1. Dan Medham leads the Superbike race here. Can Damon Rees come back on there? He's now to contend with Scotty Moyer.
Yeah, Daniel Medham, what a great move. Daniel Medham, one of the best on the brakes in this field, and just showing it there into turn 1, one of his strong points on the circuit. So Daniel Medham into turn 1, and look at Scotty Moyer. He's going to have a dive up the left-hander, maybe not going to be quite close enough, but look at that. Daniel Medham's going to lead them out of the hairpin, but it's not done for yet. The Team Rees Racing Honda of Damon Rees, he's going to fight hard, and there we go with Scotty Moyer there, third place. And Sloane Frost right there as well. So it's all on here. Still a massive 3.5 laps to go. They go round Higgins, and no change. It's still Daniel Medham ahead of Damon Rees, Scotty Moyer, then Sloane Frost. This is a great little four-way battle. Al Hoogie in 5th. He's just sort of dropped off a little bit. There's Scotty Moyer looking up the inside, but not quite close enough. So that stays with Damon Rees in 2nd place, but here's Damon. He gets out onto the front straight so well. He'll see if he can chase down Daniel Medham, but we know how good Daniel is under brakes into turn 1. So we go with Daniel, and then Damon with Scotty Moyer looking up the inside, looking for a move, but not going to be quite close enough. So it's going to be still Daniel Medham, Damon Rees, Scotty Moyer, Sloane Frost. Then Al Hoogie comes through, looking for Jake Lewis on the second of the Blue Crew Yamahas. He's in 6th place. Tony Rees there in 7th. And look at Scotty Moyer, not quite close enough, but so close in the S's. He's definitely going to want to get ahead of Damon Rees and get after Daniel Medham, who already looks like he's trying to sneak off into the distance.
You've got to look out too for the Superbike Bs, where I think in the lead we've got Jamie Maindold, followed by Jason Lamb, Jeff Rogerson and Jason Bardell. In fact, Jason Bardell's pulled out of there. Con London, a DNS, because he crashed in the first one. The good thing is he is okay. They almost looked like they were going to get the bike ready for the restart. Of course, within the rules, if it's a full restart, they are allowed to restart on a replaced bike or a spare. They haven't got a replacement. So Damon's back into 3rd now. Damon is back into 3rd. He had a poor lap in the last lap and was in the 106s, where the one's in the 105. So here comes Daniel Medham as we see someone pull into the pits. Is that Jeff Rogerson? He's possibly pulled in the pits. They go down through 2 laps to go, a 105.7, a 105.6 and a 105, I think, 9 for those first 3 bikes. What's Sloane Frost going to do? Is he going to find his way onto the podium? Is he going to get ahead of Damon Rees? I talked to Damon just before this race. I says, how's arm pump going? He said, I don't get it here, but maybe this is the time where it comes into play, because they're pushing so hard. An 18 lap round Manfeild, there's not much time to breathe down any of those 3 straights. You might think there is, but there's not really much time. Even us commentators don't get much chance. But Dan Medham, he's got this mastered as Scotty Moyer pulls a decent sized wheelie down that centre straight, absolutely flying there. Damon Rees in 3rd place and Sloane Frost still in 4th. There's a great battle going on here in the infield. I think that's, is that 55 Jaden Carrick and Ray Clee 36. Ray Clee, in fact that's Ryan Yanko on the 82 machine. So battles all the way through. Over to you, Brad Ritchie.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant stuff. We watched them in Go Media, the turn 7, the right-hander, and we'll the white flag out, ready to go. So it is going to be Daniel Medham. But look at how close Scotty Moyer is now. They're going to be nothing in it. Damon Rees there under pressure, and Sloane Frost looks like he's going to dip up the inside there, so white flag out. And now Team Rees Racing is now back into 4th place with Sloane Frost up into 3rd, and he's not out of touch with this lead group. So have a look at this one. Daniel Medham comes into the S's ahead of this one. Then we go back to Scotty Moyer, Sloane Frost. We've got a Suzuki 1, 2 and 3. This is a carbon copy of the previous 2 races we've had this weekend. Daniel Medham is looking all the goods at the moment, but Scotty Moyer going to have a look down the centre straight, gets a pretty good drive out of there, but Daniel Medham got a good drive as well. So Suzuki 1, 2 and 3 with Damo Rees, the Team Rees Honda in 4th place. They go up into Higgins, the second gear right-hander. It is Daniel Medham does a good job in there, gets all the markers and comes out of there nice and clean, gets a great drive out of there. So we've got Daniel Medham, who's decently got about a 10 bike length advantage as they head down the back straight with Scotty Moyer and Sloane Frost in there, 2nd and 3rd place. Sloane just pulls right up along the back of Scotty Moyer. I wonder how much grip Scotty's running out of, but it looks like Daniel Medham's done enough. Out of turn 7, the Go Media right-hander, and Daniel Medham's going to win 3 from 3 at Manfeild with Scotty Moyer in 2nd, and Sloane Frost there in 3rd place. Damon Rees has to settle for 4th after leading for most of that race, so a brilliant performance from Team Rees Racing. Then we go back to Al Hoogie, a good ride from Al. He's in 5th place on the Blue Crew Yamaha with Jake Lewis's teammate there in 6th. And here's a good ride from Tony Rees and James Hugenboosum there, 7th and 8th place. And then we go back to the Carl Cox Motorsport entry. Livio Zamperi ahead of Wanganui, Jaden Carrick on the Wanganui Well Drillers ZX10. So how about that, Spider? That is Daniel Medham 3 from 3, and he will come out of Manfeild with the series points lead.
He's always been a strong rider. I was just talking to his partner down in the pits before, and he's now got the confidence. He's always had a relative amount of confidence, but she said what was happening is he'd come across, say, Sloane Frost or Scotty Moore and said, they are better than me. But of course, a Superbike Formula 1 lap record of the Suzuki Series has proved that he can be the fastest man in the track, and now 3 from 3. It's about aggression, not anger. It's about aggression and having the confidence, and he's been around racing for a lot of years as young Dan Medham, and certainly come of age. I think it's 2 years since his first Superbike win, or his Formula 1 win in the Suzuki Series, and certainly had a couple of wins last year, at least more than a couple of wins, but he seems to be dominating almost this classy field this time round. So Dan Medham, well done, the young man from Auckland, the number 34. This is the first number he could say, dual digit number he could say. When he was a kid, he could say 34. I don't know whether that's anything to do with Kevin Swans, which runs number 34, but that's why he's chosen to stick with this number 34. One wonders if he wins the Superbike Championships whether he'll run with his number 34 or put the coveted number 1 plate on.
So yeah, brilliant stuff from the Superbike and Superbike B. Daniel Medham, Scott Moyer, Sloane Frost at your podium. Damon Rees, Al Hoogie, Jake Lewis, 4th, 5th, 6th. Tony Rees in 7th. James Hugenboosum there in 8th. Livio Zamperi there in 9th place. Jaden Carrick rounding out your top 10. Brilliant stuff. And we look for some other updates out there as well. And Ryan Yanko is up there as well with Ray Clee, Dave Sharp, and Jay Lawrence on the team Carl Cox Motorsports GSX R1000, so that's brilliant stuff, and a big thanks to DHL Express for sponsoring our Superbike class, and what a magical 18 lapper that was. So we're just waiting for the boys to get down to Parc Ferme, and Neil will catch up with our winners, but yeah, a special thank you to DHL and leading international company, 220 countries and territories worldwide. So call them. They have international business specialists to customise a solution for you on 0800 345 725, and could receive up to 30% off. So get in behind DHL and all the other great sponsors like Suzuki, A Way of Life with Yamaha, ICG Print, and Carl Cox Motorsport with Pirelli Tyres, Honda Cars for their brilliant supply of the Honda medical car, and Resine Automotive and Light Industrial, Bike Rider Magazine, MX and Track Timing, and Ctas Live. So brilliant stuff, and some great footage from Ctas Live in that one. So absolutely brilliant stuff all around this NZSBK campaign. And we'll cross down now to Neil, who should have our Superbike podium.
Well, here we go with our DHL Express and New Zealand Superbike Championship podium. And taking an opportunity to congratulate our winners. First of all, again, the 3 Suzukis join us on the podium for an outstanding result. And Sloane, that one from a lapper's point of view wasn't so bad, but you've still got to work pretty hard.
No, the boys did a good job that time of getting out of the way. Not that they have to, but that was nice of them. It was a hard race, and I'm pretty happy to get back to where I got to, and maybe some more laps. I felt like I had some more pace there, but a few little personal struggles during the race, but we came right. So real proud of the whole Suzuki team, though. 1, 2, 3 is fantastic.
Great result, well done, and thank you. So Pretty awesome to see, and well done to Scott Moyer. Scott establishing himself there in second place, but the dicing going really between you and Daniel as Damon looked to make a bit of a break from it. That was all your hard work. I think you absorbed a bit too much energy at that point and maybe some excess tyre wear, Scott.
Yeah, well, I was trying everything to get past sort of Damo, you know. I thought if I could actually rode a better race today at a good pace, I would like to get in front of him and get a gap, and I think I may have had a good chance of running away with it. But hey, Dan rode good, you know. At the end there, yeah, not a heck of a lot of grip, but no, overall, you know, the Suzuki was working good, Pirelli tyres working good. Not quite as much grip that time, it was a bit hotter, but yeah, not too far off the lead coming into Taupo, so I'm still pretty confident.
All right, and your home track, are you going to get some practice this week?
Yeah, I might go out for one sneaky one, I think.
Yeah, an honest answer. Well done, Scott Moyer. But hey, folks, take a note of the statistics. This man's won 5 of the last 6 races, so making a real charge of the championship, including that TT, owning 3 out of 3 here, Daniel. Congratulations. How's Manfeild?
Yeah, I love Manfeild. It's a good, that race, with the restart, Damo got a good start, and I think I was third on the first lap, and got in the second, and just let him do the hard work for probably 12, 13 laps, and then made a lunge at 1 and just held the rest of the field off from there.
Right, there was just an absolute swarm of you guys up there, the dicing going on within the class, hot pace out there. How did you feel amongst your peers?
It's a bit hotter this afternoon, so there's a little bit less rear grip, I think. I don't know what times we were doing, but the pace was still hot, and there was 4 of us going for the lead there, you know, so there was no time to rest. I was on the gas. Well,
and that lap record was 104.7 by Sloan earlier. Your best you did that time was 105.005, so that little bit slower than the first race. Did that what it feel like?
Yeah, it felt a little bit slow. You know, it's an 18-lap race, so you're not going to go as hard and burn that tyre up, because when you get to the last couple of laps, you got nothing left. So I was expecting a 5.0, still faster for a long race like that in the heat. So happy.
Well done. We are happy too. What about it, folks? Suzuki podium again. There they are, your 3 Superbike champions. Daniel Medham, along with to Scott Moyer and Chopper Frost.